Brown Dog Gadgets Live.
Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I'm Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera, I've got Pete.
I'm back.
Yep, things got moved.
Yes, things got moved around.
If you were here trying to be here on Tuesday and realized we never showed up, I apologize. We live in Wisconsin, and over the weekend there was a lot of flooding. There's a street near our building that decided to collapse and take out our internet. So, I'm a floating head now.
There we go.
And Pete was gone, and I didn't know how to cancel it.
Too.
So
I missed all the flooding.
It was all. We're all good now.
Mess.
And we're
okay.
back.
We're okay. Other people are not okay.
No, some people are still working through it, unfortunately. So, if you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Also, the project and all of our other projects, products, and templates that you see today can be found at browndoggadgets.com. If you have any questions, feel free to chat with us. We would love to talk with you. Otherwise, you can always email us afterwards at help@browndoggadgets.com. So, I've never watched Doctor Who. But
Terrible.
I've been told this is the TARDIS.
Yes, it's an acronym
Oh.
for time and relative dimensions in space.
Got it.
As my Gallifreyan friends know, of course.
Perfect.
Time Lords, whatnot.
However, I do know how to put together a paper circuit.
Ooh, all right.
So, we're going to build the TARDIS with a solid blue LED on the top, and it's got a peel and stick vibrating motor on the inside.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so we've got the template here. Oof, you're moving me. All right, that's where I'd like to be. Right there, Pete.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I had to move like every camera around.
Yeah,
so.
we did get a little bit of water into the live streaming studio, and
actually,
with Pete not here, you get
let me figure
Andy
this out.
moved it all, and
I may have to adjust it the old-fashioned.
I mean, I can always just work down here for today.
Put it where you want it.
Okay, great. There.
Let's see.
It's been a week, you guys. It's been a week in Wisconsin.
Okay, I can zoom in and out.
I like it. It's a little crooked, but you know, it's fine.
So we'll fix it.
It's
Move
fine.
your whole pad.
I'm not moving the whole pad.
Move the pad.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I had to rewire everything in the studio. So
There we go.
little
That's okay
wonky.
for today.
Okay, it looks good on camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so here's our template for this project. We do highly suggest printing it on heavier cardstock. It has the template for the tape paths on the back. It is a pretty easy cut job. Here it is cut out.
Yep.
I know. And one other thing that I do want to mention is that there are two slit switches. So there's one right here that I already cut out with an X-Acto knife, as well as one on the other side. So those are important to make sure you have those cut out. I did also take an X-Acto knife. It may have been an X-Acto knife that was a little too sharp. We'll see what happens when we fold it. But I did try to score those places where we're going to fold. It might be a little too scored.
No
we'll find
such
out.
thing as too sharp for an X-Acto knife. Yeah.
So the other thing I've been struggling with, Pete, for some reason in my life, I only have 2 safety pins in this office.
How many do you want?
Well, I use one at my desk, I use one in here, and I use one in the live streaming studio. Or, in the video photography studio.
Okay.
And
I have one.
I didn't bring one back in
I
here.
have one on my bulletin board. Do you want one?
Actually, will you give me that push pin behind you on that bulletin board?
Yeah, you ready?
That'll work. No,
Right.
please don't throw it. I've had enough drama this week. Magic. Awesome. And the funny part was, it was like way up here, so you couldn't even see your hand dropping.
Dang it.
Yeah. All right, so today I'm going to use a push pin to poke those holes where that LED is going to go. You can also use a safety pin, But I would not use the LED legs because they will just bend and break and...
Too malleable.
It's a special one. I'm going to find my own next time around. Maybe I'll be prepared. But I appreciate it, Pete.
Yeah.
All right, then, so I'm going to take my LED and I'm going to make sure that my longer leg, or the positive leg, goes through that hole that has the positive symbol, shorter leg through the negative. And we'll flip it over and we're going to assemble based on our template. So we'll bend those legs flat to match the picture. And then we're going to use Maker Tape to assemble our actual circuit. So Maker Tape is a nylon conductive tape. It is the far superior cousin to copper foil tape. If you've ever used copper foil tape before, you know how much of a pain it is to use. It doesn't always conduct the way you expect it to. It can rip really easily. Maker Tape is just way better, so much easier to use in the classroom, a lot friendlier. All right, so I am just going to start laying some paths here. I'm going to put it right over that LED leg. And then I'm going to run my nail along the sides of it just to make sure it's got a really good connection. I heart Maker Tape too, Pete.
Right.
We'll do the same on the other one. Maybe.
Yeah, roughly.
We'll get there eventually. And then this path is going to actually go to the bottom side of the battery. And it's coming from the negative LED leg.
Yeah.
To keep the battery in place, I'm going to use a tape loop. So I take about 1 inch worth of Maker Tape, roll it up into a sticky side out tape loop, just like you would the back of a poster. And I'm going to stick that right on the path here. I'm going to make sure it's not too close to the edge because I do need this flap to kind of fit in under the battery later. I'll put my battery right on top of that. When you're using the Maker Tape, it's up to you on if you want to measure out the pieces you need and then peel them and stick them. That's Andy's preferred method.
Oh, yes.
I just like to go for it.
He
Sometimes
says-
it's on the roll, sometimes it's on a piece that's, a foot long and I just work from that.
Andy has a phrase that's like, measure, cut, peel, stick. And I'm just like, I'll stick it down. And...
This is what I do.
Okay. Yes.
There we go.
That's the same.
I'm gonna work from this right now.
Cut a little piece off, stick it down there, etc.
Yeah, so I just peel some off, stick it on where I want it to go, and trim it.
There you go.
I don't need to be that precise. And honestly, it's pretty precise.
Yeah. So your method is peel, stick, cut.
Peel. I don't know. I don't think I have a method, Pete. Let's be real.
That's true. You know what?
I do it a lot of different ways.
You have a lot of different methods.
It's true.
Let's say.
All right, so for my slit switch, I've got that slit that I cut in there. I'm going to take my Maker Tape with the sticky side facing the left right now, and I'm going to push it in so I've got about 1/2 centimeter or so on the front, and I pushed it down with my finger, so it's sticking out the front there, and it's stuck to the front. And then I'm going to pull it back to the same side it's on the front. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so there's still a gap between those two pieces of tape. That's what's going to be able to help you make sure that you can control your circuit and it won't just be on all the time. So put it through the slit, stick it to the front, and then pull it back so we still have that gap. Like that. You can see my finger through it a little bit. It's not quite silver there. But then on the front, I've got those two little pieces. And then if I test that out by using the silver side of the Maker Tape, it should light up, which it does. Perfect. Then I'm going to swing it around. And we're going to work on our motor. Same idea with the slit switch. Stick it in that slit, stick it onto the front, and pull back. I was making one earlier for a short, and I had it like going all the way over here. Whatever, it was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It didn't matter. It wasn't in the way of anything.
And you don't even see it once it's closed up.
It's true. And then if you really want to get fancy, you do a right angle turn instead. How far I've come in a year and a half.
I blame Josh.
When I first started here, I told Josh I didn't know how to do right angle turns, and he was flabbergasted. See, now I can do them.
I just tell him I don't like them.
That's fair. Sometimes I'd rather just do that than cut and start over again.
I guess.
All right, and I'm going to take another tape loop on the top of that pathway at the bottom and add a separate battery. This way my LED and my motor will be on two separate circuits. So you can turn one of the circuits on, or they're just controlled separately, and then they're not pulling off the same power source.
Yeah.
So we've got our vibrating peel and stick motor. This is the same kind of motor that we use on our solar bugs, critters, and sea creatures. I'm going to stick that down here. I'm going to use just a small piece of tape to stick the blue wire to the top of the motor. With the motor, if you have the polarity reversed, the only thing that changes is the direction of the spin, which for this type of motor you don't actually see. It's all internal, but it does not matter which one is connected to positive versus negative.
Yeah, and we're just using it as a vibration motor, so it doesn't matter which way it goes.
All right, now we'll tape down that red wire. There we go. Now, right now, my circuit should not be on because I've got that gap in my switch or in my circuit. If I connect it, it does vibrate, which is good. You can actually see it wiggling over here. So then, like I said, I've already, some of these are a little extra scored.
A little tape, if you think they're gonna.
Some of them are good, and others are just a little.
Hey, scoring is an art.
Well, I grabbed a brand new X-Acto knife when I was working from home yesterday, and that bad boy was sharp.
No excuse.
Yep. All right, so I've folded at all the dotted lines, and then I'm going to tape this up. Now, you have a couple options when you're taping it up. You can just use regular Scotch tape. However, and that works really well when it is like a robot buddy that has white sides, because you don't see it. However, when you tape on colored paper, it actually is really noticeable when it's cloudy like this. So I like to use gift wrap tape.
Okay.
It goes on nice and clear and just gives a nice finished look.
I do have blue gaff tape, but it doesn't match the color blue.
Yeah, I don't think that would work.
I mean, gaff tape is the best tape for anything.
There you go.
Aftermaker tape, obviously.
Obviously.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So we're just going to go around the outside, and you can see it just kind of disappears.
Wait, did you put it on there?
I did.
Can't even see it.
If you get the right angle.
I don't believe you. There's no tape there.
There it is.
All right, there you go. Got it.
Could not find that angle for the life of me.
Only by the magic of our studio lights.
That's right.
You can see it.
And then I'm going to make sure to have that flap that has the battery and the motor on the inside, and the other flaps will go over that. All right, so Pete, I've never watched any Doctor Who. What am I missing?
well, science fiction television show that's been on since, I think, 1963.
Jeez.
I know, on the BBC in the UK. It's sometimes a little campy,
Okay.
which, some people like that. Sometimes it's serious as well. It's obviously changed a lot over the years.
I would imagine.
It's about a Time Lord who steals a TARDIS, which is a machine that can travel through time and space,
right?
To escape sort of his planet being destroyed, and he's kind of the last of his people. But he really likes Earth, so she usually comes to Earth and finds a companion to travel with him throughout the universe, and they have adventures with aliens, dinosaurs, Earth's history.
Sure.
I think once they met Hitler or tried to kill Hitler, I can't remember.
That sounds right.
A lot of famous historical figures in the history of the Earth. Yeah, it's a fun show. I like it.
All right.
Excellent.
All right, then I need to actually make my switches to go into those slits. So I'm going to take these and fold them in half. The long way and then the short way. And I'm going to take a little bit of maker tape and wrap it around the end of just one side. Just like that. Because then when I put it in the slit, if I actually made the slit big enough, which I did not. But the great part is I could just cut this down.
Yeah.
Or make my slit a little bit wider, or longer, I should say. And then when I put my switch into the slit, it activates whatever the circuit is.
Mm-hmm.
So then we'll do the same for this one. Might as well cut this one down ahead of time since looks like I need to. Guess my fixing of the template was not perfect.
It's better than it was.
That looks pretty good though. All right, then this one will activate my vibrating motor. Let's see if it'll break dance for me.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Perfect. So that is the TARDIS. You can build this with the Origami Circuits Kit. It's got everything that you need in there. And then the templates are all on our website, browndoggadgets.com. We do highly suggest you print it on heavier cardstock. That is really important so it stands up to the circuitry. But that is actually all.
Wait, I have
What?
one more.
Okay.
So, see if this works. Oh yeah, so these are Daleks, which are another sort of a creature on
Okay.
Doctor Who. And we were like, why haven't we made a Dalek? And I'm like, well, they're kind of rounded, so
Yeah.
a little harder than the square TARDIS.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, the one on the left, I think it's an unfinished picture, but that was actually built by a friend of mine who was watching the stream a little while ago.
Oh, yeah?
Still here, but Megan. And a person sits inside of it, and they
Oh.
can drive it around.
Fancy.
So we would do these at like trade shows, or not trade shows, but convention things and stuff. So it's
Nice.
kind of fun.
Well, this shape
Yes.
is a lot easier.
Very easy. Yeah, square-ish. Square-ish.
Ish.
Or
Yep.
as I think Josh says, the Chinese takeaway box.
Yep.
Basically.
Perfect.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So go ahead, download the template, and make
Free.
these on your own.
You got it.
If you have any questions after this, you can always email us at help@browndoggadgets.com.
Yeah.
Next week, we are back on our streaming schedule. I believe Tuesday, we are doing the cardboard push button. And then Wednesday, the angelfish, which we were supposed to do on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I have that
rescheduled
rescheduled for next Wednesday.
Great. I'll do that.
And then next Thursday, we've got another edition of Microbit University.
Yeah.
What are we working on next week for that?
Just jumping into a NeoPixel, single
Awesome.
NeoPixel crazy circuit part. And,
Perfect.
Working on that right now today. So
Very cool.
Should be good.
We hope you'll join us next week.
yeah.
Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching. Please visit browndoggadgets.com for parts, projects, and curriculum. Follow us on social media @browndoggadgets. We'll see you next time.